Yo, what's up? It's the elephant in the room, aka the Roth Nation, Frank Roth. Now make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube, Frank Roth, for the elephant pick of the week. And this week, we got Angelica Vila, Pretty Lou. I don't want to know. Yes, you do want to know. Check it out.
Cause my heart can't take it anymore. But you can keep it stepping and you gon' regret it.
Yeah. I just hosted New York City, Pretty Lou, baby. I'm about to go see my brother Frank Roth with the beautiful Angelica Vila.
As we take ready, no hate, let's get it, Frank Roth.
Let's do it.
Ooh, I never had somebody like you, but I just gotta fight it, cause you cannot have no more chances. You cannot take me for granted. I got you running back for me. You should've thought about it for a minute. I got you begging hard for me. Can you answer my question? Have you ever had another woman do it to you like the way you want it right?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's the elephant in the room, Frank Roth, aka the Roth Nation, and I'm here with the elephant pick of the week. Now, make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube, Instagram, everything Frank Roth. Listen, your blood type, I am Frank Roth. Your social security, I am Frank Roth. Subscribe, Frank Roth. And now I have the elephant picks of the week. I have Pretty Lou and I have Angelica Vila. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's cracking?
How you
How
feeling?
y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling amazing.
Wonderful. I know you're feeling right because you always make me feel great with your inspirational posts. But we're gonna get back to that in a
talk
second.
about it.
Yes,
All right.
we're gonna get back to that. Now,
All right.
can I get I want to get a quick round of applause because Angelica Vila is the first female elephant pick of the week that I have. Round of applause in the room, guys. Round of applause.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I
Round of applause.
appreciate it.
That's an accolade right there. I
Thank
promise
you. I love you.
Nice.
So now, let's introduce yourself, guys. Let's start with the ladies, of course. Ladies first, Angelica.
Angelica Vila, you already know. I'm a hip hop and R&B artist from the Bronx, New York, representing.
Indeed.
How you doing? My name is Pretty Lou, and I am now. Pretty Lou, one of the biggest hosts in New York in these clubs for years. Also a radio personality myself, and been doing this for like over 25 years already. So I'm considered like the GOAT, that you want to say.
GOAT.
The GOAT in this business.
Okay, as far as hosting, or like, how do you feel like? Because you're
Now
a
I'm an
man of
artist.
many trades.
Right. I so many trades, and now finally, like, I'm positioning myself as an artist now.
Okay.
Which I'm still getting used to. Like, this is still a baby to me. Everything else is like, old, but this is like a baby now.
And exciting.
Very exciting.
Awesome.
Very exciting.
Right.
Very exciting.
Now, Angelica, please explain to the people, how did you start singing? Was it by mistake, or was it something that you always liked to do, or?
I was singing since I came out the womb. But as a career, I started on YouTube when I was 10 years old. So I started with my uncle. He was managing me. And then I took it on Instagram, and I started doing Instagram videos. And then I started gaining a huge following on there. And then Pretty Lou, he posted, my Wild Thoughts freestyle. And
Which you killed, by the way.
Thank you. And then Joe synced it, and now we all a team.
Now
we
you all the way
family.
up.
We all of us.
Nice. Absolutely. Now, Lou, give us the background as far as your hosting and stuff like that. How did the GOAT become the GOAT?
Oh, wow. Basically, when I was I'll tell you a quick story real quick. When I was like 15, 16 years old, I went to my first concert at the Fever. Old cats will know what we're talking about. The Fever in the Bronx. And I was just a 15, 16-year-old little guy I was in love with hip hop. I loved hip hop. And I was a big KRS-One fan. So I ain't gonna name the promoter that let me in at that age.
By the way, that's top 5, one of my favorite rappers right there.
Top 5.
The teacher.
Top.
Yes.
And I went to go see him perform. And I saw, I think it was Melly Mel. Melly Mel grabbed the mic, and he was rocking the crowd. So back in the days, it was that throw your hands in the air and wave it like you just don't,
Yeah.
That was when we were still wearing Lees and the real Adidas shell tops. But so after I saw that, I was like, yeah, I want to do that. Like, I really want to do that. But ever since that, it just, I did it as a hobby. Because at first I was, a lot of people don't know this, but I used to box back in the days.
Okay.
So, but then my boxing career ended, but while I was doing that, I was hosting parties in my neighborhood of Park Slope, Brooklyn. So I used to go to all the hooky parties, you know what I'm saying? All the like once a month there's a spot called St. Rocco's where I used to live, and they used to do like a once a month party for the whole neighborhoods. So I used to go to the DJ and be like, yo, I need to grab that mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. DJ used to be like, yo, nah, little kid, get out of here, man. Nah. And then one day, shout out to DJ Harry Hash, and he was like, listen, man, I'm gonna give you the microphone, but if you don't do your job, I'm gonna beat you up.
Oh man.
So I took that offensive, and I went out there and I rocked the crowd. And ever since then, my hosting career just
took off.
It took off, and it's just like I started doing baby showers.
Hosting baby showers.
Yeah, I was doing listen, I was doing baby
What?
showers. I was doing block parties. I was doing everything. I probably would have done a funeral if I had.
Wait,
Imagine in the funeral. Hey.
Wait, so I need to know a sample of what do you say in a baby shower to hype people up? How does that work?
It just you hype them up,
Tell everybody to stand up.
Like I know
Yeah.
you've been to baby showers.
Yes.
A typical Hispanic baby shower.
Yes, it's very different.
It's very different than
Yes.
the normal baby shower. They go, they sit down in their chair, people are dancing, you're still hyping up the family.
Yeah, well, what's interesting is that every time I tell people that I have to DJ a baby shower, they always look at me like I'm crazy. Because this whole time I always thought that it was normal to have a DJ in a baby shower. I thought it was normal to turn up in a baby shower. But I guess it's more of that's what I thought.
It's more of a, not to be, I love all my race. Don't get me wrong.
We
But
politically correct though,
it's-
we good?
Right, but it's just a typical Hispanic thing. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like any Hispanic, I think for even a 2-year-old birthday, we need a DJ.
Right.
My
Yeah,
son
we
is
really
turning
do.
2. We need a DJ.
Yes.
So
Music
it's
is
just
very
right.
important.
Very, especially especially to a Spanish family, like music is important. You
Very
gotta
important.
throw on that Mark Anthony, that old salsa stuff because people want to dance at the end of the day.
So now let's fast forward a little bit. Joe, Fat Joe. Can you speak about your affiliation with Fat Joe and the Terror Squad?
So I know Joe for almost the whole time I've been doing this.
Okay.
For like 20 plus years. That's when the All the Way Up, the life of All the Way Up started. I heard the record almost a couple months before it came out, and he was like, "Listen, I got this record, and it's my first big record before coming back. Because Joe's been through a lot of things.
Yeah.
That kept him away from the music. So it was actually his first record to come back out, and he was like, I need you to work this record. I need you. You're like the king of the streets." So I was like, all right, let me hear the record. And that's when I heard All the Way Up, and I was like, let's do it.
The rest is history.
And the rest was history.
Now, about the single, I think now, since you come from not really wanting to do it to having Angelica and A Boogie on the record. Now, this is the first single that you have, correct? If I'm not mistaken?
My first.
So,
well, actually, it's my second, but it's my first official.
well, what I wanted to say is, this is your presentation to the world. And I think that it's
So you're saying, why did I pick Angelica? And
what I'm
Boogie?
saying is it's a bold move because these are the people that are going to represent you. So
Right.
before people know who you are, like even if you say your name in the front, they're going to be like, who's this? And I'm obviously A Boogie's out of here. You know what I mean? So I think it's amazing that you put Angelica on the record.
And I'm gonna tell you why I put Angelica, and I'm gonna tell you why I made her the first artist. Me and Joe, we sat down. Me and Joe, we have our one-on-ones. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally agreed on making a record, I was like, listen, I want to work with some with some people. I want to work. Of course, if you want me to be this Khaled, I want you to bring me those big artists.
Yeah.
But there was just something about Angelica that took my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I watched her from like when she came, I wasn't even following her. I wasn't even following her.
I remember that. I remember.
I was not, yo,
I remember that.
I was not even following her. You know what it was? I kept seeing her in my feed.
And you would post me too, but you know,
Right.
never
And I was
followed
still
me,
not
but it was
following
okay.
because I was that, how can you say that stalker on Instagram?
You were one of
You know
those
what I'm
that you was watching,
I
but
was watching real
from
good,
afar.
but I was making sure she didn't know I was watching. Like, I'm not following you. I'm not doing nothing, but I'm watching you.
Right.
And it's just like every time she would post something and I would listen to it, and I'm like, wow, there's something about this girl. Like, there's something about her. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, you know, to put it out there, like, it wasn't not even no, like, you know how you got those typical girls, you know, you fall in love with them on the gram. No, I really genuinely fell in love with her voice. Like, I really saw her talent. So I was just watching her and watching her and watching her. And then she finally put out that video, and I was like, nah, I can't take it no more. I need to, like, that video was like, her voice was
Crazy.
Funny thing about that video, I was this close to giving up on that video because it was actually my second time rewriting to the freestyle, right? It was my second time rewriting to that freestyle, and then a couple days later, I went to upstate. I was with my best friend, so I had told my best friend, okay, so I'm gonna do this. I have to do this video, so you're gonna record me. We're gonna be in the car. We got the perfect daylight. Perfect sun. I was looking good and everything. I spent the entire day failing to do the video that I just got so frustrated. So I left, and then I went to the garage and I tried one more time. And then I'm like, yo, but it's starting to come out a lot better. And then I just gave myself that 1% of hope that I need, and I'm like, let me just do this video again. Had I not done that video, had I not listened to my uncle, Nate Sketchy, because I didn't want to do it, but I'm like, yo, I'm going to just do it. If it wasn't for that, then Pretty Lou would have never posted it, and then I wouldn't be in the position that I am today, because that's how Joe found me at the end of the day.
And mind you, a lot of people posted it. A lot of people posted it.
Yeah,
I'm the type of person that if I start seeing a lot of people post it, I'm not going to post it, because it's like,
follow the hype.
Yeah, like, I'm the leader. I don't want to be the follower.
Right.
But it was just that the video was so dope. I was like, yo, it would be. I'll go to bed upset if I didn't post it. So then I posted, and then the next day I get the call. What's up? I'm like, what's up? Who is that?
There you go.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? Girl you put on your Instagram. Oh, you talking about Angelica. Mind you, I've been telling Joe about her for a while.
Been in your face the whole time.
I'm like, that's Angelica.
Yeah.
That's Angelica. He was like, I need to meet her.
Now, one thing that's dope that I admire about Angelica is that you told me that you write the lyrics before you hear the beat.
So listen, I gotta fill you in.
You do that.
I gotta fill. Okay, so that's one of the methods, because I could like write on top of the beat, or I could just like, it's either or. So I first started writing music without any beats because I didn't know how to. Later on in life, I learned, but when I was younger, I used to just create it in my head because I didn't really know how music was created. I just knew how I felt, and I just knew how to write it and how to sing it. So I just used to create the beat as I was creating the lyrics and the melody in my head. Sometimes it would take me days. Sometimes I would write the entire song right there on the spot, or sometimes it would take me months. Sometimes it would take me years, but it depends. But I learned how to progress my writing and writing on different kinds of beats. So I don't only do hip hop and R&B. I do pop or a little bit of reggae. Like I do a mixture. I'm very versatile when it comes to music.
And I'll be honest, she's really the one that made me say, you know what, let me work on a record.
Would you look at that? So the song we're all talking about here, I Don't Want to Know.
Right.
Right.
I just want to make that clear for anybody that's watching. I don't want to know. Now you guys spell it. I need the promo now. I need
all right.
the promo.
So I don't want to know. I found it. That's the name of the song. So it's I Don't Want to Know 2018.
So I don't want to know 2008, or is it #ID?
All right. I'm gonna tell you why we did it. I just found the name too long. I kept telling Joe, yo, I don't want to know. Like, it sounds like a whole goddamn sentence. You know what? It's the newer version. It's the reborn of the song. Let's switch the name. Instead of putting I don't want to know, this is the world of internet. You know what I'm saying? Of hashtags.
Yes.
This is the world of hashtags. And the fastest way you find something if you hashtag it.
Yeah.
So I said, let's hashtag it with the initials. Let's put the hashtag I, D, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The K and the 2. Because it's just like when you type it, it looks so great. And then it's quicker to find it.
Yes.
Because a person who's going to, me personally, if I want to look for a track and I got to type, I don't want to know, I'm going to be like, forget it, I don't even want to hear it. You know? So I switched it up. I made it the newer version with a shorter name, and then you could find it quicker with the hashtag.
Smart.
So that's what we did with it.
Smart. So now the single is available where? Where can we get the single?
So as of right now, you can find the single on SoundCloud. You can find it on her SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? You can find out. I never really got into the SoundCloud thing because I'm not an artist until now. So she put it on hers. It's over 20,000 already.
And
30.
30.
I saw that 40.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
so
now this just to be clear, I want you to say your SoundCloud. Explain
Official Angelica Villa. That's how you can find me. Or you can just type in my name, Angelica Villa, ANGELICA space VILA.
Now, can we expect a video? Woo!
That links to what he said.
yeah.
That ties together.
We gotta talk. That's the boss man answer right there.
Yeah.
That's Joe's answer.
Hottest host in the city, ladies and gentlemen, and the wonderful, amazingly talented Angelica Villa. Now, is there anything else that you guys want to say before we cut this out, or what we do?
Basically, like I said, follow me on Instagram at PrettyLou11. You can follow me on Instagram at PrettyLou11, also on my Snapchat and every other social media. You can follow at Angelica Villa as well. I'm gonna say it for her. People get ready because Angelica Villa is not done. I'm not done either, but I'm just more hyped for her because she is working on some fire. Listen, I'm just gonna say, get ready. Angelica Villa is gonna come out with a couple of things on her own. I don't want to know is just the
tip of the iceberg.
I don't want to know is the introduction.
Right.
For her.
I get an appetizer.
Angelica's right now, I don't want to know is the bottle of water. She's about to give you the whole Ciroc.
Now, Angelica, is there anything you want to say? Any promo?
He pretty much did it for me. Instagram, Angelica Villa, ANGELICA.
I'm excited for her.
VILA, right? Like he was saying, I'm really working on a lot of stuff.
I feel like I'm the Fat Joe and she's the Remy Ma. You know how they both did?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the same way with her. I'm so excited for her. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. Because it's like, I'm happy for her.
Thank you.
I'm happy that I got to finally, put her in the right position. And I tell her all the time.
I'm grateful to have you in my life. Just in general. Nah, seriously. This is one of the most hardworking people.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm working now.
I don't know how he does it.
But she's I'm telling you, she's phenomenal. Like, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to this woman.
Stay woke, ladies and gentlemen. Get those tickets. The Elephants picks of the week.
Hey.
When I interview you, I want you to answer me why you call yourself an elephant.
Frank, right.
I'm ready for it.
Hold up.
I want to know that, man, because I look like an elephant. You look like more than like a lion. I'm the elephant. That's how big. You know what
I promise I got an answer for that, man. Thank you guys for coming.
No problem, my brother.
Appreciate you
guys.
guys.
All right.